This is the Global Transformation series. If you're here for the first time, you can hear me, great. Welcome. You are so welcome to be part of this community gathering where we are listening to the animal kingdom. And the reason this came about is because I sat down and asked the animals, how can I be in service to you? And they said, we want to talk, basically. We want to share with people, and as many people as you can reach. And I had a little bit of fear over how I was going to share, because it's quite easy to hide behind certain platforms. And it took me 2 weeks to work through my fear in order to be able to come out here on Facebook, where you have no idea who is listening to you and what they will make of you and what you're sharing, in order to do what the animals asked me to do. But of course, what I've also realized, that by stepping out of my comfort zone and trusting in them, the animals, and myself, that actually each week I am feeling more and more empowered. So there's a lesson to me. And I get to reach people who I wouldn't normally reach with these species messages, which I think is really crucial, especially at this precise time in our development. Oh, thanks for all your lovely support messages. That's nice. So this series is an opportunity to embrace a new way of being. It's a chance to create our own future, because what the animals share each week invites us into an experience where we can expand. And we are being asked to sign up for growth right now. You know, what is happening to us in this pause is multi-layered, of course, and many of us are aware of that, but it's an opportunity in order to vision our very best way of expressing our divinity on this planet, for the planet and for each other. And I say each other very broadly. So these experiences also help us widen our circle of experience and embracing possibilities of feeling uncomfortable. But of course, when things are new to us, sometimes they do feel uncomfortable, and that's okay. And out of discomfort often comes growth. Out of having never done something before, we learn, voila, and we grow. So let me introduce myself, and then I'm going to start sharing the shark's messages. My name is P. Horsley. I am based in the UK. I'm a professional animal communicator, and I've been communicating professionally full-time, non-stop, since 2005. I teach workshops worldwide. I facilitate wild animal retreats, very ethical ones, all over the world. Repeatedly in Hawaii, where I take groups to be with the cetaceans and other beings that we encounter on their terms. Whether they wish to encounter with us is their choice. And what else do I do? I'm an author. I'm an author of 3 books and a TEDx speaker. And this is one of the books, Animal Communication Made Easy. There's also an online course that goes with this, which you can do in the comfort of your own home. And right at the back of this book, I talk about the sharks. And I wanted to share this with you before we dive into the meditation they're sharing with you. Sharks have been here more than 400 million years. That's 100 million years before the dinosaurs, when life had only just landed on land. Had only just begun on land. So over 400 million years ago. That's something to contemplate, isn't it? The other thing I'm going to share with you right now, in case I forget the end or we run out of time, is this book, which I think it's really helpful if you want to find out more about sharks. It's like a pocketbook, but it's really, really great. I don't have time to read bits out to you, but you can certainly look that up. There's also a great organisation called Shark Aware, which I'm going to put the link in the comments once the live's finished. The Shark Project, sorry, and that's something that you might be interested in. That's what I want to say to you. So this is an animal communication experience. You might feel you've never communicated with animals before in your life, though I am sure that on some level you are, whether consciously or not, because we all can communicate with animals. We all got this ability, we're born with it, and it's very practical, and yet it comes from the heart. It helps us understand our own animals that we live with, but also other species on the planet. And while I work with a lot of people directly with their domestic animals, I'm also very much interested in helping raise people's awareness, but also their connection with nature, to help people tap back into their own natural ability to connect with other species of the planet and all consciousness. So animal communication, generally it's fun, it's inspiring, it changes your life, and that is part of your experience this evening. I don't know if you have any experience with sharks at all, apart from the lady that said, but I hope that after they share with you that you will be very willing to engage with them more. So they've shared quite a lot. This is 9 pages tonight. And yeah, there's a lot. All right, so would you like to get comfortable? Lie down, sit down, whatever you feel you want to do in order to be able to kind of just let go of your body and be supported by, you could lie on the floor, lie on a bed. I hope you have thought about this already, but if not, just find a really comfortable position which you're going to be able to hold for 36, 37 minutes. Okay. At the start of this, I will ring these bells so that you know I'm moving from me speaking with you to the shark sharing with you, and then at the end I'm going to ring the bells again, okay? At the end, if you find it takes a while to come back, don't rush, take your time. Just rejoin when you feel able to. Some of you may take longer than others depending on how deep you go. I think I've said everything. I think we're all good to start. Angie, never met a shark I didn't like. Yeah, me neither. Okay. All right, everybody. So I invite you to close your eyes and to bring your attention to your breathing. And just take a nice big breath in and exhale. Breathing in again and exhale. And once more, breathing in and breathing out. And bring your awareness to your body and just Notice any areas where you may be holding yourself and just relax those areas of your body. So you're now softening into the experience of being open to what the sharks wish to express to you today. Welcome. We are sharks. Many species. Hundreds. Our species of sharks present with you. We are in our ocean home, and you on land. But shortly we will come together. But for now, we have another request of you. We wish you to go into what it is you fear, what it is you fear. This may surprise you that this is our direction, but you have to understand that we encounter so much human fear projected out onto us that before we come together, before we encounter each other, we first need you to release and let go of any barriers you may be feeling or holding within your cellular structure about our species. Because we have been greatly misunderstood for many, many, many years. Can you imagine now what it would feel like to be misunderstood? For others to think of you in a way that you know you are not. Have you ever experienced a moment when a projection was placed on you, which was totally unjustified and untrue? How did you feel at this projection? What was your response? This is just a minute expression of what we feel globally projected to us by your species. And we do not blame you. We do not hold blame at all, because we are aware that you are still growing. And there is limited awareness within your society and structures at this time. And as exceptionally light beings, we see a much wider perspective, a much clearer vision. So we do not hold it against you as a species. But we do know that for you as individuals in this gathering, for us to come together effectively, any fear that may be held within your cellular structure, self-emanating or absorbed from external sources, is best released and gone. So we invite you now to self-reflect whether you embody a fear of sharks, of us. And is that fear justified? Maybe you are not aware of where it originated from. That is okay. Just enter into self-awareness of your perception of our species and question whether that is justified. Is that your personal experience? We imagine that many of you would find it difficult to release what you don't understand. And we honor you in that awareness. We do honor you. We also invite you, if you feel able to create an image of any fear of us, our species. Within your body, create an image like a ball of density. And then, wherever that is positioned within yourself, just move it with your hands and raise it up to the light. And allow the light to do the work and to transform the density into lightness, freedom, expansion, love. And now invite the light in through the top of your head and allow it to flood through your body. The light connects with the top of your head and floods through every area of your body, ending in your feet. And you may notice the subtle shift of vibration. You may notice the subtle change of breath as you connect with all that you are. Source, energy, just be present. Be present. Honor your glorious nature. You are light. You are beautiful. We see you as moving stars across the galaxy. You are moving light stars. You are cosmos. You are creation. You are the universe. You exist on this timeline and many others. It is your choice. Your choice. your future. You decide. Rest here for longer. Connect with your light, your true essence. This is who you are. Remember, remember, remember your nature, your true nature. And now we wish to welcome you closer to us. The ocean is right there in front of you. We are waiting. Come straight into the warm water, remembering who you are. Remember your true nature. And we are all here, representatives of every species of sharks. Over 500 of us swim with you in the water. And we believe there will be one species of sharks here who will be very special to you. And we invite you to swim out deeper into the ocean, away from the shore. And wait for your shark family to come to you. Keep remembering who you are. Your true nature is light, cosmos, love. And begin to see or sense or know that you are now with a shark. Or maybe many sharks of the same family. And how does it feel to be with them? There are some sharks who are quite small. Some are very large-bodied. Some flat-bodied. Some have bars as heads and eyes at the side. P's favourite shark, the hammerhead. Some have pointy snouts. Some rounded snouts. Some saw-like snouts, and many different patterned bodies. We are all so different, like you. And within our family species, we also have individual natures, like you. And your shark family wish to take you somewhere to show you something, almost like a gift for you. That would be your name for it. So when you are ready, head off with them. Allow them to take you where they wish you to go. Surrender into their field of love and connectedness. And swim with them as family. And when you feel you have reached the gift, take it in. Take it in. And you may, of course, ask your shark family a question about the gift. Please do so. And now your shark family invite you to merge into your own shark body, looking just like them, and experience moving through the water with your family as a shark. What do you feel? How well do you see? How do you sense? What are your strengths? What does it feel like for you to be with your shark family in the water? Notice what your body is able to sense. What is your relationship with the other sharks in your family? What is your relationship with the other shark species? And what is your role as a shark on planet Earth, Gaia? How do you, as a shark, help Mother Earth evolve? And remaining in your shark body, ask the question, what are your expectations of humanity? What would you like humans to do for their own evolution? So now you may take the gift. You know if you are able to do this. Or perhaps it is an experience or a frequency or a knowing that was gifted to you. And allow your shark family now to take you back to the community of sharks, where you are invited to release your shark body, to unmerge, transform back to your human form as you know it. We hope that you have gained an understanding how easy it is to move between forms when you recognize the truth of your nature. You are light. You are light. Remember the image you may have received of your shark family for later connection. We as a collective and as individual family species always welcome you back to the water, back to be at home with your family here, whenever you wish to do so. There is no limitation, of course, on our welcomes to you, because we do love you. We do love you. We feel there may be some resistance to return to land, legs, and the heaviness of that experience. But it is now time for us to say, until again we come together. So please move back now from the ocean to the land. And just wait there on the shore. And see what just leaves. Many, many, many of us came to be with your collective gathering, your community of beautiful beings. We adore your engagement, your openness, your pure hearts, you beings of light. We love you. So in your own time, gently bring yourself back to where you're sitting or lying, back into your body. And take your time to bring yourself back. And you may like to start moving your fingers, your toes, and bringing sensation back into your physical body. And when you feel you're back, of course, I invite you to leave a comment, share a little love heart, and share your experiences with us all so we can learn from each other. And I know shortly I will lose my friends on Instagram. Thank you so much for listening to the sharks and being here with all of us. And I hope to see you again next week. Thank you everybody over there, and please leave your comments. I do have a look after we finish recording. I will share this one. Wow, the overwhelming wisdom, divinity and unconditional love that shone through was so humbling and uplifting. I was brought almost to tears of happiness knowing they see us as shining lights. Silver Girls, thank you for joining. I think there were less people on this live because it said sharks, but I'm hoping that you have had a very good experience with them, and that you will tell your friends and that you will share widely in order to help others wake up to who the sharks really are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody said they were a hammerhead. I wonder if I can go back to that. Louise, fantastic. Sarah, you were wooed by the sharks, great whites and rest of the species. Sky, that was steep. I love to swim with whale sharks. Whale sharks are kind of fish though, aren't they? They have the name sharks. They are so beautiful. Sal, beautiful. Felt very emotional when the sharks... Oh, where's that gone? Talked about fear projected onto them. Hadn't thought of that. B, that was incredible. I got the gift of hope for recovery. Angela, I was swimming in the cosmos with the sharks. They showed me ancient Egypt as my gift. Oh, I'd love to hear what they expressed or where they took you and what gifts they shared with you. Annie, I could feel any fear that I was holding in relation to these magnificent creatures disappearing. Beautiful journey. Great. Hester, it's so beautiful again. Who were you with, Hester? Catherine, so overwhelmed by the powerful and wise message, I think that's meant to say. Over on Instagram, that was amazing. Sharks are so pure of heart and loving and joyous and kind. Felt humbled and the connection was so strong. Asked me to visit and connect again. Fantastic. My family were hammerheads. Yay! No, I know I shouldn't be biased, but I do have a soft spot for the hammerheads. I love the others as well. But, you know, me and hammerheads, we've got this thing. Hester, you met the tiger shark again from Hawaii. That's brilliant. Pia, you a big blue shark, great white. Tracy, so emotional again. Such beautiful creatures and so misunderstood. They're so protective over their family and so careful. Oh, that's ended. Let me just have a look here. Um, Galena, the shark's message to me was to trust my heart, for it always shows the right way. Sharks live all their life guided by their hearts. That is their way of living. And my shark family was the blue sharks. Kumud, what an amazing experience. They have so much love and wisdom to share. We are sadly so misunderstood. Namaste from India. Sandra Great White. Wendy, wowzers, just a bit in love with sharks now. Yes, that's fantastic. It was a dark pointer shark. You know, if you look in the book, if you get this book, they've got all the pictures of all the different sharks in there, so you can find the one that you were with. Catherine, strong and wise messages the sharks delivered. I felt so secured and at peace. Lovely. Angie, powerful stuff. Wonderful experience. Pia was taken to an underwater city. Very beautiful, and was given a crystal shining energy frequency, kind of crystal kid of energy. Wonderful. Sharon, good lesson how fear is projective. Love the reminder we are light. Yeah. Liz, deeply touched by the love of this communication and their inclusivity. Yeah. Did anyone have a bad experience? You know, you can tell me if you did. Or found it hard to move into a space with the sharks. That's okay to share that. Teresa, initially you felt their pain from how humans generally incorrectly perceive them. Beautiful to feel their incredible sensitivity and love for us. Whilst in a shark body, I felt how sensitive their whole bodies are. That's great communication there, Teresa, because they are so sensitive, the sharks. They are highly, highly sensitive beings. And we have got so much we can learn from them. But why do people not want us to go into the ocean? Why do they spread all these messages of sharks are scary, you mustn't go in with them? Because of how much wisdom and love and intuition they can express to us. There's so much sharks can express to us and teach us. Gaia Pazienti, you grew up surfing the Pacific Ocean, never harboured deep-seated fear about sharks in the water with me, but instead felt on several occasions the pull to pacify and educate others about sharing space with sharks without the need for fear. Brilliant. Well done. That's fantastic. Pierre, you felt so safe and loved and held and adored. Ro, big, old, gentle leopard sharks. Wise and relaxed. You may paint them. Brilliant. Yeah. Lovely. Sandra, you also went to an underwater light city. Ooh, I wonder how many people went there. Sarah, that was really amazing. Beautiful. Oh, I have to just keep scrolling. I saw so many sharks. All beautiful souls. I also saw lots of other animals gathering. Elephants, rhinos, monkeys, and many others. It felt like an amazing gathering. Nice. Tiger sharks took me out in the deep and gifted me the sight of a crystal pyramid that they expressed would help me ground in the light frequencies and communications. Very grounding with the light. Hester, how interesting. That's great. Great communication. Love it. Loana, your message was to trust in the light. Knew that we're going to mention humans' fear, misunderstanding, felt their sense of human playfulness. Yeah. Louise, Hammerhead greeted you with love and joy, like a long-lost family member that gave me a geode. Nice. Deborah, in the shark body, you could feel the microcurrent of the water. Water's going in all sorts of directions. Little tingling vibrations, especially above the top of my mouth. Yeah. Have a look at there for the Ampuli of Lorenzini. Check that out. Um, in the shark body, you could feel the micro. Yeah, read that one. Alexandra felt very accepted by my family, as if they were expecting me and they'd known me forever. My gift was a clear crystal and told to shine my light into the world. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, a mako shark, Angie. Fantastic. And some time spent with whale shark at the end. Beautiful. Amber was basking sharks. That's so nice. They want us to find stillness of minds, movement of bodies. They ask us to sort out the plastic problems and to love the planet. They stabilize frequencies when necessary. They are filtering within the earth and water around the earth. Oh, thank you, P. My gift was the warmth of the sun, our solar power and energy system. They are loving sentient beings. They also advise they can take us to energies of risen Atlantis. They are here to assist the ascension. Much love and recognition that they do more than they have been credited for. Very short version, I'm sure. You know, some of you may like to grab a notepad when you jump off this call when we finish the live, and write down your experiences, because I'm sure there will be a lot. And don't be surprised if you continue to have kind of downloads from the sharks after this, for the rest of the day, or in your dreams, or the next few weeks even. Just be very open to them still, because that's often how they work, is that they make a connection and then they keep providing information, and like frequency upgrades as well, which are fantastic, and I would welcome those in. It's always your choice. Camus, you saw a kind of blue-grey shark. They took you into the Great Pacific Ocean. They showed you a pink, shimmering pink pearl. They wish for us humans to understand them better and protect marine life. Yeah, great communication. Catherine, light. Wow, what an amazing experience, which I did not expect to have with the sharks, that really felt the heart-to-heart connection. Thank you again, and the sharks. You are so welcome. You know, this is such a delight for me to be able to do this for you, for them. It really is. Check out Basking Sharks Scotland. Yeah, you went there, didn't you, Angie? You had a great week with them, swimming with the basking sharks. Lovely people. If you've got a link there, Angie, maybe just pop that in later or when you've got time. That would be great. Joy, you felt vibrations either side of your body. Nice. Who was with white sharks? Anita, you were with white sharks and they were very nice. Good. Tell your friends. Fantastic. Reiko, you had a beautiful swimming experience with sharks, so gentle and calm energy coming from them. I'd love to communicate with them directly one day. Thank you for the opportunity. Beautiful. Of course, I'm now just thinking there was something else I could have shared at the beginning, but I'll share it with those of you that have stayed on and not jumped off, which was, you know, I'm always looking for ways to release my fear and to step more into trust, and to step out of my comfort zone in a way so that I have more and more expansion. And one year I felt strongly that I needed to be in the water with the sharks, and this wasn't this year, it was last year. I went out to Hawaii early, and I went to a different island from where I hold the retreat in order to go out and spend time with the sharks in the water. And I remember my partner saying, "What? No, I'm not sure about that." And I said, "Well, listen, you know, why don't you just come out on the boat? You don't have to get in, just see what you feel." And anyway, we travelled out, and I was in the wrong part of the boat. I get horrendous motion sickness, which might surprise you. I have ways of managing it. But I was in the wrong part of the boat, so I didn't manage it very well that day. We stopped, having gone across the ocean, and when we stopped, people were getting in, and I was like, oh no, I can't, you know, I need to settle. I need to settle because at the moment I'm in the wrong energy to engage with this experience. And then nearly everybody was in, there were only 3 people left on the boat, and this humpback whale, as close as can be to the boat, breached so high, and then again, second time, and then a third time, and of course, pow! My energy, my frequency level, of course, changed like that, and I was in so much joy, which is 540 hertz, so that's really nice and high. It's above love, and I was like, yeah, you know, I want to get in. I want to get in. And I looked over, and you could see all the sharks, and I felt nothing but excitement about getting in with them. My partner, who the moment she saw them, she was straight in. So whatever was going on with her mental programming, that evaporated, and she was in before me, and then I was in. And we had the most incredible experience where there were about 30 sandbar sharks, 35 sandbar sharks. It's hard to count them always when they're moving around so fast. And some really large Galapagos sharks, which are about 14 feet and have the pointy nose, so they look quite sharky. And one of those Galapagos came up from the others, which were beneath us. And we're free in the ocean. We're not in a cage. We're completely free in the ocean. And this Galapagos came up and came around and came pretty close, I'd say 2 meters. And we had that eye-to-eye contact, and I can still see him now. It was such an amazing experience. And I absolutely fell in love with sharks that day. And then, of course, this year also, when I was with the group that I take to Hawaii, we also had a day when we were in the water with sharks, and there were Galapagos again, and there was blacktip, and there was, I think it was sandbar again, actually. It was sandbar again. And that was incredible because there were quite a lot of them, and they were moving really slowly that time. When I had my experience, they were moving faster. And I can highly recommend, but don't go in the cage. I don't think that's ethical. Go in the water, go with a very reputable company. If you need help with that, contact me. But being in the ocean with sharks is an incredible experience. David, that's the book. Sharks of the World. Illustrated Pocket Guide by Wild Nature Press. Wild Nature Press did it. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for staying on to the very end, all 76 of you. So much love to you. And from my friend and my family. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Please do share this live with your friends so that these species can reach more people. I would be so grateful. And if you haven't already, you can sign up for my newsletter via my website, animalthoughts.com. You can also get weekly wisdom messages from different species directly into your inbox, all free this, by signing up for that. And also there's a spirit power animal quiz on there, which will help you see where you're at with your communication and give you insights into moving forward, which is really useful. So thank you so much, everybody. It's time to say goodbye. But thank you for coming and engaging with the sharks. And I don't know who is coming next week. You know, I never know. So it'll be a lovely surprise. And I will see you all then. Lots of love.